What's up, everybody? Welcome to differentbrains.com. I'm your host, Mike Nickas, and you're watching The Week in Neurodiversity. Let's start off this week with a virtual reality program that's helping teens with Asperger's, social anxiety, and ADHD, among other conditions.
It looks like a video game, but this is actually a high-tech classroom, training the brains of shy teens like Jeff and Charlotte to be more social.
I've learned how to start a conversation and just how to break the ice.
You're more confident?
Yeah, because normally I'm not like that.
Here's how the program works. First, kids have their social skills tested.
A lot of different emotions.
Then, they enter the virtual reality lab, where their avatar faces social challenges involving other kids and adults.
We'll follow that up with a student out of a magnet high school in Louisiana that uses the power of Asperger's to become an award-winning screenwriter.
Cameron Martin, a local playwright, recently had his screenplay, Possessing Eden, declared Best Unproduced Screenplay in the renowned Hoboken International Film Festival. The 25-year-old's success stemmed in part from an unusual source. Martin was diagnosed at age 11 with Asperger's, a syndrome on the autism spectrum.
Once you figure out kind of how your child thinks, they're going to be unstoppable.
Next up, the tango is helping patients with Parkinson's.
8 years ago, the Atlanta VA research scientist and Emory assistant professor of medicine began adapting Argentine tango for people with movement disorders like Parkinson's to see if this form of dance might be helpful for symptoms like difficulty walking and tremors and painful stiffness.
We think that the music, the partner, the steps will allow them to improve things like gait and their walking ability and their ability to do more than one thing at a time, and certainly their ability to catch themselves if they should trip.
Let's move over to Tennessee, where a cheerleader asked a young man with Down syndrome to the homecoming dance.
If you take a look at this video here, this is when Trinity asked Jason a few weeks ago in class to be her escort for her homecoming. Fast forward to tonight, both of them looked very sharp, glowing during the big night.
Well, I wanted to spend my special day with someone who would think it was as special as I did.
Next, a house in Houston, Texas has been dedicated to a veteran with PTSD.
Stacy hopes the Clay Hunt House at Camp Hope will do a lot of good for veterans suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. In the past 4 years, this transitional house has been home to about 300 combat veterans fighting the illness. Now the place is all new again thanks to Camden Properties and the PTSD Foundation of America.
And finally, Mikey Branningan has become the first runner with autism to win the 1500-meter gold medal in the Paralympics.
Mikey Branningan out in front.
In the final lap, Mikey Branningan broke away.
Mikey Branningan the gold in 3:51.
Finishing first by a full 4 seconds. His family in the stands, his old high school in New York, cheering him on. Mikey is the first American runner with autism to win gold in the 1500 meter at the Paralympics.
It feels really special. I'm really happy and excited to do that.
I'm so happy for Mikey. I am so happy for the United States.
And while you're here at differentbrains.com, be sure to check out our other series, Exploring Different Brains with Dr. Hacky Reitman. And speaking of Dr. Reitman, he'll be giving a keynote presentation October 8th at the Autism Spectrum Leadership Conference, hosted by Ascend and San Francisco State University's Autism Spectrum Studies Department. For more information, visit ascend.org. That wraps it up for this episode. Which story caught your eye the most? Be sure to let us know in the comments and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and remember, you keep advocating and we'll keep bringing the news.